Winner takes all. Coco Gauff versus Aryna Sabalenka at the WTA Finals. High-stakes showdown. The night sky over Riyadh shimmered like a sea of diamonds as thousands of fans flooded into the WTA Finals arena. The energy was different tonight. Heavier, louder, almost electric enough to set the desert sand on fire. The world wasn't just watching a match. They were witnessing a battle for survival. At the center of this storm stood two giants of the game, Coco Gauff, the young phenom with a warrior's heart, and Aryna Sabalenka, the world's most feared power hitter and reigning number one. The rules were simple: winner takes all. The victor would advance. The loser would go home. Nothing could have prepared the world for what was about to unfold, the weight of expectation. Coco Gauff walked out of the tunnel with her head high, but her heart racing. Every step she took onto the court felt like walking deeper into a story she had been writing since childhood. She had climbed so far, so fast, winning the U.S. Open, rising to the top of the rankings, carrying the hope of millions. Yet even champions feel fear. She looked around at the roaring fans. Some held signs that read, "Go Coco! Believe!" Others waved American flags. The entire arena seemed to swell with emotion. Coco touched her chest once, over her heartbeat, and whispered to herself, "No matter what happens, fight." On the other side, Aryna Sabalenka emerged like a force of nature. Her expression was carved from steel. Her eyes sharp, focused, unbreakable. Sabalenka wasn't here to play tennis. She was here to dominate, to crush, to remind the world why she stood at the summit of the sport. Her walk carried power. Her grip on the racket carried fury. These two weren't just athletes tonight. They were gladiators on a global stage. The first set, Sabalenka strikes first. The opening points cracked through the arena like thunder. Sabalenka served first, pounding the ball at 197 kilometers per hour. Coco blocked it, but Sabalenka smashed the second shot into the corner for a winner. It was a warning. Then came the barrage. Forehand, backhand, ace. Sabalenka played like she was swinging a hammer at the world. Her power was overwhelming, her confidence terrifying. The court seemed smaller when she hit, as though the ball bent space around her. Coco tried to settle in, use her speed, redirect the pace. She absorbed the heat of Sabalenka's shots like a shield, defending, countering. But in the early minutes, Sabalenka was unstoppable. 3-1, 4-2, 5-3. A final thundering forehand sealed the set for Sabalenka, 6-4. She let out a scream, a roar of raw intensity that echoed through the building. Coco walked to her chair with calm steps, but inside she felt a storm building. She knew she needed something different, something deeper than just skill. She needed belief. The shift. Coco remembers who she is. As Coco wrapped a towel around her neck, she closed her eyes and replayed the voices that had guided her all her life. Her parents, her coaches, her supporters. When things get hard, stay in it. Pressure creates diamonds. You belong here. She looked up. Her eyes hardened. Her spirit ignited. From the first point of the second set, everything changed. Coco stepped inside the baseline. She swung earlier. She attacked. She ran like lightning. Sabalenka hit a forehand missile. Coco chased it down, sliding into a full sprint, lifting a defensive shot that curled beautifully into the corner. The rally continued, a brutal exchange of power versus speed. Then Coco ripped a forehand down the line. Winner. The crowd exploded. Coco lifted her fist, fierce and determined. Sabalenka blinked. For the first time, doubt flickered in her eyes. The second set, Coco's counterattack. Coco found her rhythm. Her serve had snap. Her return had venom. Her footwork danced across the court. Sabalenka still hit with murderous intent, but Coco absorbed the impact and turned it into an advantage. Where Sabalenka tried to hit through her, Coco used angles, speed, timing. The longer the rallies lasted, the more they tilted in Coco's favor. She broke Sabalenka at 3-1, then held for 4-1, then broke again with a jaw-dropping defensive backhand that curled around the net post. Sabalenka screamed into the air in frustration. 6-2. Coco took the second set with dominance. The The stadium felt like it was about to lift off the ground. The two women left the court for a break between sets, both breathing heavily, sweat pouring down their faces. The match now stood at 1 set each. Winner takes all. 1 set to decide everything. The final set, Battle of the Goddesses. When they returned to the court, the entire world held its breath. The players were exhausted, drained, trembling, but stronger than ever. Sabalenka broke first. 1-0. Coco broke back. 1-1. Sabalenka held with a roar. 2-1. Coco answered, matching her. 2-2. Every point felt like life or death. Every rally pushed their bodies beyond human limits. The rallies were long, brutal, breathtaking. Sabalenka powered through forehands that echoed like explosions. Coco countered with footwork that defied gravity, retrieving balls she had no right reaching. A 28-shot rally left both women bent over, gasping. The crowd stood for nearly the entire set, unable to sit, unable to breathe. At 3-3, the match was in complete equilibrium. Both warriors bloodied, but never broken. The moment of truth, Coco breaks through. At 4-4, Sabalenka served. She missed her first serve. The second landed short. Coco stepped in and unleashed the return of the night. A blistering backhand down the line. Sabalenka didn't move. The stadium erupted. 0-30, then 15-30, then 15-40. 2 break points. Sabalenka swung for a winner. The final game, everything on the line. Sabalenka wasn't done. She tore into Coco's opening serve, a monstrous return. 0-15. Tension climbed higher. Coco steadied herself. Served again. Ace. 15-15. She took a deep breath. Served to the body. Sabalenka jammed. Missed. 30-15. But Sabalenka came back swinging, sending a blistering forehand winner that clipped the line. 30-30. 2 points away from victory. 2 points away from heartbreak. Coco's pulse pounded. Her mind raced. Her dream trembled. Then calm. She let everything go, trusting her instincts. She served wide. Sabalenka lunged. The return floated short. Coco stepped in. Forehand winner. 40-30. Match point. 1 point from glory. The crowd was silent. Coco tossed the ball. Hit a deep serve. Sabalenka chipped it high. The ball lifted into the sky, drifting like a slow-motion dream. Coco rushed forward, jumped, and crushed the overhead into the open court. Game. Set. Match. Coco Gauff. The arena exploded. Fans screamed, cried, jumped to their feet. Coco fell onto her back, covering her face with both hands, overwhelmed by emotion. Sabalenka approached her, breathing heavily, eyes softening. She placed a hand on Coco's shoulder. 2 warriors. No losers. Only respect. After the war, a new chapter begins. As Coco stood up, tears glistening in her eyes, she looked around at the roaring crowd. Tonight, she proved something deeper than greatness. She proved she could take a blow. She could fall. She could rise again, stronger, fiercer, braver. This wasn't just a win. This was a declaration, a message to the world. Coco Gauff is not just the future. She is the present. She is a champion. She is unstoppable. The WTA Finals continued, but tonight belonged to her. And tennis? It would remember this war forever. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.